Oops, he did it again, except it wasn't an oops. It was by choice. Michael Saylor buys another $4 billion worth of Bitcoin. The man who has said he will forever be buying the top. He is sticking to his word. What price did Michael Saylor get more Bitcoin at? We'll talk about that. Also, more countries, candidates are talking about adopting a Bitcoin strategy. We have companies that are starting to allocate to a Bitcoin reserve. We're going to talk a little bit about XRP, the pump, how high can it go? Solana been absolutely crushing it. Some meme coins to look out for. We also have some exciting news to share with you in regards to the first ever crypto almanac. We're excited to share that with you. We're going to look at some markets, some potential trade setups, and much, much more on today's episode of Sin City Crypto. Let's go.
Hola! It's your boy Big Rob back in the house. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. If this is your first time checking us out, we're the entertainment-focused cryptocurrency channel where we take old, boring, and stale information. We repackage that whole thing up in a fun and sexy way. You know what? Altcoin season has begun. I know the bull market has already started, but we've had a lag. We've had a delay, and Bitcoin's outperformed everything just about, minus a couple of projects this calendar year. However, now is the time to shine for those of your portfolios that are heavily weighted in the altcoins. And what a time to be excited. If you're not green in the portfolio, well, what are you doing? So it's hard to miss at this point in time. I mean, XRP is up, Cardano is up, Hedera is up. I throw a coin out there, it's all up, man. Everyone's making money. Meme coins are rallying. If you aren't making money, you aren't paying attention to Sin City Crypto because we're giving you all the alpha, baby.
I'm trying to find something that's not up.
Everything's up, babe. And now, maybe on the 24 hours is down. However, everything on the week is up.
BitTensor is down.
BitTensor is down?
I found one, yeah.
You found one?
Yeah. But we haven't been talking about BitTensor, so that's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thorchain's also down.
Thorchain's down. Damn it. Almost a clean sweep.
Yeah, honestly, you think Thorchain will pop back up?
Yeah.
Thorchain performed very well last bull market. Very streaky, had big swings last bull market. And we're starting to see that your favorite projects from last bull market are doing very well this time around, with the exception of FTT and Voyager token.
I wonder why.
Goodbye, guys.
If it's your first time watching us, say hello. I would love to give you a shout out. We're gonna start here. Our boy Michael, the sailor, has sailed into the depths of Bitcoin again.
Let me ask you a question. I gotta stop you right here. Okay. Your favorite Michael? Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, or Michael Saylor? Which one is it?
Michael Jordan.
I gotta go Saylor, man. Jordan don't tip well. We're home in Las Vegas.
Michael Corleone.
We are from Las Vegas, Nevada.
From Godfather.
Where we survive off of tips here in Las Vegas, or at least our economy does. And Jordan doesn't tip very well. So for that reason, I'm going with Saylor.
If you want to know who the best tipper in Las Vegas is, put a 1 in the comment section and we'll reveal that information. And also who the worst one is. We'll also reveal that as well. But back to this. Robin's favorite Michael Saylor has bought 51,780 Bitcoin worth $4.6 billion with an average price of $88,627 per Bitcoin. They now hold 331,200 Bitcoin. What is he going to do with all that Bitcoin?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that
yes,
MicroStrategy gets to 1 million Bitcoin?
How do you say no? How do you say no? How could anyone sit there and say no to that?
I mean, the thing is the price is going to keep accumulating, so their buys are going to be less and less Bitcoin, right? And so throughout the calendar year of 2025,
but
we're expecting Bitcoin
more money though. It's usually like 700 million, 1 billion, $5 billion in one clip, bro.
But what I'm saying is he's still buying, 50,000. It takes a lot of 50,000s to get to.
Does it at all worry you that he controls 1.5% of the supply of Bitcoin?
I mean, what's the worry? All he can do, the only thing you could worry about is that he would dump the price.
They get hacked, they get dumped, bear market.
If there's has to be so many points of checks and balances.
Well, Robin,
so many different wallets.
Well, here's the thing: you have multi-sig wallets, but there's coins that have multi-sig wallets that get hacked somehow. You know?
No, but what I'm saying is that you honestly believe that they put all of that in one wallet. No, there has to be. I mean, I don't know, but he has to have mitigated it with at least, I would say, 100 different wallets, right? I mean, and so if one is compromised, you still have probably another 99, and that's just a loose number. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but the man's not dumb, right? He thinks about when Michael Saylor talks about Bitcoin, he talks about Bitcoin from every perspective, right? From a shareholder perspective to a risk management perspective to, the price, the US, the SEC, to regulation, to overseas, to the dollar. Like he thinks of everything. And it's a very methodical approach. So to think that it's all on one wallet, no. So when you say, what are the risks of owning potentially 1 million Bitcoin, or, the man owns 1/3 of 1 million right now. And so, or at least his company does. And so when you think about what is the potential for risk, I guess, dumping on the market, but price will rebound, right? And it's the same thing with, like, if Satoshi's wallet woke up, it would freak everyone out, probably crash the price in the short term, but eventually those coins would hit the market and they would be distributed. And after it bleeds into the order books, the price will accumulate. And the same would be said here. So nothing to worry about, honestly.
The chat has spoken. I will reveal the best tipper that I've ever served was Dana White. The worst tipper, worst by far, not just a bad tipper, but not a very nice Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo, huh?
She's shitty. Got a story about her. I want to do it. Anyways, some alpha for the community
seems
there.
Like she drinks a lot. Does she drink?
I don't know, but I know that her and Ben Affleck were at a bar one time, and he had put a $500 chip as a tip. They walk out. She walks back, takes the $500 chip, puts a $5 chip, and walks back, and then walks out of the restaurant. J-Lo, if you're watching, shame on you. Shame on you. Anyways.
You know what I mean? No take backs, okay?
No take backs.
Once you put the bet on the table, it stays on the table.
Yeah. Anyways, also, it's not just MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor. It is also Marathon. Today, they announced a proposed private offering of $700 million of convertible senior notes. Sound familiar? It should, because that's what MicroStrategy has been doing. Proceeds to be used primarily to acquire Bitcoin, repurchase existing convertible notes due in 2026, and for general corporate purposes. You also have the BlackRock ETF options are set to launch tomorrow, which will bring massive amounts of volatility to the price. If you pay attention to people like Michael Saylor, volatility is a feature.
I got to interrupt you here, man.
Interrupt me, man.
I got to interrupt you here.
Okay.
All right. Give me the camera.
Okay, give me the camera.
Give me the camera.
Okay.
Give me the camera.
All right.
Come here. You.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm here.
No, you're not you.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So, this is going to be the biggest week in Bitcoin's price accumulation this year. This week. Why? Well, we've just scooped up so much Bitcoin out of the supply. One, MicroStrategy, 50,000 Bitcoin. You have Marathon over here buying $700 million worth of Bitcoin. You have, the list goes on and on. Those are just the headlines there, okay? And I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation when it comes to option trading on Bitcoin. There's going to be so much activity. First of all, traders flock to volatility, right? Traders want volatility, big price swings to the upside, to downside. That's where the money is made. And you have it in a secure asset like Bitcoin. My God. Trading brings price accumulation. Volatility brings price accumulation. Sucking up all this Bitcoin is,
Suck it all up, man.
I'm calling it right now. Market.
Marking.
$100,000 Bitcoin by Friday night. Put it down, write it, tattoo it. Somebody clip this, put it on and post it on X. Clip it, post it on X. Or what are you doing?
100K Bitcoin when?
By Friday night.
Friday. It's done. Mark
so
it. Let's go.
Somebody clip that, put it on X. We'll repost it.
We're good.
Oh, it's on your arm as well.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So, it's not just a wild, no basis call here. It's just the writing is on the wall. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming fast. It's coming hard.
Thank you. And today, what's today's date? November 18th. Mark it. There it is. Thank you.
Also, Formula One's in town this week.
Oh,
that pumped the price of Bitcoin. Who knows? I want to stay on Bitcoin, and then we'll get into the altcoins here in a second. But you have another company. This is so we had Genius AI adopting a Bitcoin strategy. Now you have global healthcare company Cosmos Health adopts a Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset strategy. They're also incorporating Ethereum in there as well. Guys, get used to news like this, is because this is going to continue to happen. People look at what happened with MicroStrategy. What happens when companies announce they're adopting a Bitcoin reserve? We have numerous examples. Metaplanet, Genius AI. There was a bunch of other ones. The stock prices literally like 2x overnight. 2x overnight on news of a strategic reserve asset for these companies. Not only is it the companies, you guys, it is also states or nation states as well. Polish presidential candidate Sławomir Mencen says, quote, Poland should also keep its currency reserves in Bitcoin. It is an obvious decision. I believe one of the potential prime ministers or the prime minister candidates in Canada is also running on this. I think one thing that we haven't talked about with what El Salvador did and with what Donald Trump did, right? Going all in on Bitcoin and crypto, seeing how it kind of revitalized. And I'm not saying that the crypto vote is what put him in office. I'm not saying that, right? But 50 million, what are you 50 million crypto voters. What are you doing, dude?
What's up? Sorry, I had to use the bathroom.
50 million crypto voters in the United States, and we can assume a majority of them swung to the way of the person who was outspoken about Bitcoin. So it set a trend. And so if you know, because crypto is global, if you know a subset of your constituents or a percentage, whether it's 10%, 20%, 5%, whatever that number is, that's a lot of votes. And so you're going to see a lot more politicians say, look, this is something we want to look at. We want to adopt a Bitcoin strategic reserve or Bitcoin potentially as legal tender. You're going to see more of this as well. And then you have people like RFK Jr. Listen to what he had to say here. Let's pull this up, Rocco.
I'm a huge supporter of Bitcoin. I was here a year ago at the other Bitcoin conference. I went home with most of my wealth into Bitcoin, so I'm fully committed.
Most of his wealth into Bitcoin.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
You have
that was at Karate Combat.
NFL players like Odell Beckham Jr., Russell Okung, some other ones who are saying, look, I took my salary in Bitcoin and look, I'm up X amount of money, right? I turned my $5 million salary into $30 million or $20 million. You're going to see more of that, and it's going to become a snowball effect. And that snowball, as it rolls down the hill, is going to come bigger and bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, there's going to be more people that want Bitcoin than there possibly is, which we are at now. But at some point, the market, the order books are going to clear. The sell side is going to go down, and you're going to have the OTC desks start to dry up as well. A lot of people ask, hey, well, where's retail? We take a look at Google Trends. Is over the last 5 years. This is Bitcoin, the Bitcoin search term on Google. And you can see here, obviously, through the bear market, we're down in the low 20s, high teens. In the bull market of 2021, we were in like the 99s to 100s. We've seen a large uptick really since, let's see, we're at 21 between the week of October 27th and November 2nd. And we're currently sitting at 40. And so people are searching, people are looking, and it's going to get even bigger, even more as the price of Bitcoin continues to go up. Do you think retail's here?
No. Here's the thing. I think old retail's here. I think that a lot of the
Like old people?
No.
Oh.
The people that were here, the retail that kind of dipped their toe into the waters last bull market, maybe bought some meme coins, they're starting to come back around. Maybe not all of them, but I think that there's a lot of familiar faces getting back into crypto. I've had some conversations with people that I know bought crypto, didn't mention it for the longest time, 2-3 years, and now all of a sudden they're waking up and saying like, hey, you know what? My Cardano's looking good again. My XRP is up. And they're saying they're backing that up, not just by, hey, I looked at my portfolio, but they're like, hey, I bought some more. And I'm like, oh, you bought some more. Like, you haven't bought anything in 3 years. And so not only did you realize that what you had a long time ago is up, or at least is getting back to familiar prices, but now they're accumulating again. So I think that's what we're seeing. But what I'm expecting here within the next, say, 6 months is that we're going to get a new flow of retail that has never bought crypto. I think that we're going to go maybe into the older demographic. And I think that the baby boomers will probably get exposure to crypto, not in the same way that we saw last bull market where people are downloading exchange apps on their phone, like Coinbase and at the time Voyager. I think that you're going to get is old money, or at least, older generation people that have no exposure to crypto start to buy Bitcoin through the ETF. On whatever means or method they decide to get exposure to Bitcoin, we'll take it. But that in itself is going to pump up the price of Bitcoin. Legacy holders of Bitcoin are going to be up in profit. Traders are going to be up in profit. And then those profits are going to trickle down to the altcoins. And altcoin season has officially begun.
And you watching, you're also going to be in profit.
That's right.
I mean, a lot of profit. I hit a pretty big on a meme coin over the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you hit?
Can't tell. Secret.
Too volatile?
Too volatile. Guys, we have some exciting news.
I have non-exciting news.
Oh.
We're going the opposite direction of my call. We're under 90,000. Damn it.
It's over. Bull market's over.
Reverse Rob effect.
Shit.
We have till Friday.
You know what's funny? You have the reverse Rob effect. I also have a reverse effect, apparently. I guess, look at this. I put this post on X here. Where did it go? I put, here comes the Sunday pump. And then I said, my bad, guys. I think I fucked up because Bitcoin went down. And so, so we should maybe stop saying Bitcoin's going up or what?
No, just a
know,
Sunday, Monday. It was
a little dip, blip in the radar.
Blizzards are coming across the East Coast. Thanksgiving weekend's gonna be snowed in. Blizzards, man.
Oh, blizzards, yeah. Blizzards affect Bitcoin.
Hey, I'm just saying that the travel schedule for,
because if people can't travel, they can't buy Bitcoin.
No, it's the opposite. They can't travel. They can't go to their Gam's house for Thanksgiving because of the
so then
runway.
They sell their Bitcoin.
No, they have money they were going to spend.
What are you trying to say, dude?
People were going to spend money on vacations to go visit family on Thanksgiving. They're going to be stuck at home, snowed in, and they got nothing to do. But with extra cash, but sit at home, they can't go leave the house. The schools are closed. They're going to buy Bitcoin.
What? Tell me why our two biggest supporters here, Billy and Jimmy, are holding us hostage for the club, man. When are we going to get that thing back?
Once we get our LED wall, which will happen December. December it'll be active. So I
think we're getting installed on your birthday.
Yeah, getting installed.
It's
Black
my
Friday.
birthday present to you.
Yeah.
$40,000 wall.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You got to pay for half.
Yeah,
I
know.
Anyways, we have some exciting news, guys. We are officially opening up pre-orders for the first ever Crypto Almanac. Tomorrow, we will give you more information where you can buy. The price we settled on is $49.99. We're not looking to really make any money off this. We're just trying to break even. we put in more money like usual than we thought we were going to. We hired a very expensive magazine editor.
Very talented.
She's really good. I cannot wait for you guys to see this. It's got write-ups. It's got write-ups from Rob from Digital Asset News. Ben Cowan did a Bitcoin dominance write-up. We have price forecast for 2025 broken down by quarter. We had an interview with Mark Yusko where the video is only available to those people that have the magazine. He talks about a bunch of things. It was a 30-minute conversation. It was really good. Where are NFTs headed? The complete ranking and grading of the top 100 cryptocurrencies with full-page write-ups. There's an XRP write-up from Forrest. There's a ton of really, really amazing info in there. And so we will give you guys more information on when it goes live. But we, as of right now, tomorrow, pre-orders will open up. And also, there will be one golden almanac with 1,000 ADA. Yeah. That is guaranteed to be in the first 150 pre-orders.
And the cool thing is that you get the physical copy mailed to you, but you also have an RF chip that you tap, and that chip will give you a digital copy, which is numbered individually as an NFT on the Cardano blockchain, and you have a magazine reader, so you can, if you decide, you can flip through the magazine on your phone or on your computer, and you got your individual. I think we're gonna do 500 copies, so you'll have one of 500. So you'll have copy number 32 as an example. So that's kind of
it's gonna be awesome,
thing,
man.
So.
We're excited. We can't wait for you guys to read it. It's gonna be amazing. All right, let's move on. I want to share this here. This is interesting. For the first time ever, one Bitcoin is now worth more than the average U.S. retirement savings.
And then, real quick, I want to get a little insight from the chat here, real quick. We'll get right back to your article. If you plan on pre-ordering a magazine, if you plan on getting one, if you plan on supporting our channel and our brand and get some badass reading material or buy one for a friend or family, put a 1 in the chat. If you plan on buying the magazine, the Crypto Almanac 2025, a lot of work went into it. I just want to know if the community is going to get behind us, support us on that one. Yeah, 1 in the chat if you plan on buying.
Speaking of community support, big shout out to Billy. Saying, all my money is locked up in the club. Billy, we still love you. We still love you. The club is coming soon, my friend. All right. Let's take a look at the market.
All right. And so, as we mentioned, we're teetering at that 90K range with Bitcoin, right there on the cusp. We've held 90K for support pretty well over the week. And so, yeah, we'll keep a close eye on that. I do think that with all the bullish news, with the options trading, Bitcoin should see a giant move to the upside. Also, Ethereum comfortably sitting over $3,000, still a little behind the performance of Bitcoin or where we would expect it. Could this be the one? Could Ethereum be the altcoin that really outperforms the competition by the end of the month? I think that a large move on ETH is expected. I'm just surprised it hasn't had this giant move yet. I mean, we did go from 2,400 up to 3,100. I do think that I like to see a 2x out of ETH. And I know that sounds ambitious. However, we've seen 2x's pretty much out of, we got a 2x out of XRP. We've gotten a 2x out of Cardano. And so I don't know. I think that it's Ethereum's time. Maybe it doesn't quite hit $6,000, which would give it the 2x, but I think $4,900 Ethereum is something that I'm looking at perhaps in the next 3 weeks. I don't know. What do you think about Ethereum price action in the short term before the end of the year? You think that it gets to $5,000? All the other alts,
I know everything.
The smaller alts have doubled. Some have tripled, right? So Ethereum hasn't moved yet. Now it's up from 2,400 up to 3,000, above 3,000. So not saying that it's stagnant, but I was expecting more. Ethereum, Come on.
Come
on, baby.
Well, okay, okay, I got some bullish bullish stuff to share with you. So if you're looking for I don't know, maybe an ETH trade, you look at ETH on the daily. ETH is in a bull flag right now, right? Where you have, right, this is your pole and this is your flag. And these things typically break to the upside. And so the setup looks nice on ETH if you're a pattern trader, right? Speaking of trading, guys, we just partnered with Buy DeFi, a non-KYC regulated exchange in the US where you can leverage trade. There's a link in the description. Highly recommend you go set up an account. These guys are great. They're doing a 15% deposit bonus for you. So use the link, set it up. You can leverage trade.
Yeah, try it out. 15%. So yeah, you get put in $200. You get what? $30. Yeah. Oh, not bad.
And the interface is really good. But anyways, this is ETH. So the setup looks nice. I'd be willing to say that these bands are starting to tighten. Oh, no, never mind. The bands are not starting to tighten up. So ETH had a massive move, right? It had a move from around, like Rob mentioned, $2,400 up to around $3,400, has been trending downwards. We go out, we throw on our price action concepts. There is a gap. I don't think it's going to get filled, but it's between 27.50 and 28.89. My bet is ETH settles right around 3K. That's a round psychological number. So I'm a longer of ETH at 3K. But if this thing falls, that $2,800 level sure seems like an important support level. If I just drop a horizontal line here, just keep things like super simple. If you're not like a chart expert and you're like, okay, well, what's a level to look at? Take a look at this level, this 28 level. We saw ETH struggle to break above this, going all the way back to February of this year. When it finally broke, it came back and retested on a wick and then had that massive run up to that $4,000. On the way down, when ETH had two large consecutive liquidation candles to the downside, we wicked towards it, didn't quite get there. And then the very next day, we actually wicked below it, but price was moved back up. And then you can see here on these wicks, this is a common area where ETH's price has reacted very positively. So, and again, more recently here, this was back in July, wick twice. We did fall through this level back in August of this year, came back, got rejected, came back, got rejected, and then blew through it, creating that gap in this zone here between $2,800 and $3,100. If we come back and retest 28, like I'll put it a 20x leverage position in this, a long position. Unless something crazy happens in the markets, for some reason, I don't know, World War III started because Joe Biden's over there in the jungles in Peru talking about Ukraine can use missiles.
What are you talking about?
Did you not see that?
No.
The dude, it looked like a scene from Tropic Thunder. He was in the rainforest of Peru announcing some train or something. I'll pull up the video. I'll show you.
I did.
But those are my thoughts on it.
I did find an interesting nugget of information. Take what you want from this. But I'm speaking to you, the Kaspa fan. If you are a holder of Kaspa, if you are a fan of Kaspa, I might have a little piece of nugget of information that.
What kind of nuggets?
I don't even think you know about this one.
How the fuck do I not know?
I Big Rob investigated.
You going behind my back?
Here, check it out. Pull up my computer. We're going to go through this one by one, okay? Pay attention, David.
Okay.
Scroll down.
Uh-huh.
This is Coin Market Cap, everyone. Scroll down. You find Kaspa. Oh, Kaspa, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Okay.
Now, this looks like normal Kaspa chart here, right? Coin Market Cap, 16 cents, consolidating. Nice little price, right? Scroll down here. Okay, this all looks normal. Well, let's scroll down on this side.
Yeah.
You notice anything strange here? Anything out of the ordinary?
I'm a little blind, so I gotta pull up.
No. Here, let me zoom in for you. Take a look.
Zoom in.
Take a look. Here we go.
Okay.
Scroll down. Go down. Let's zoom in some more. All right.
Website.
Let me know.
Got a
Let me know when you see it. Here
Rating. Binance. Okay.
Binance Web3 wallet listed on CoinMarketCap. Hold on. Binance doesn't offer Kaspa. They haven't announced that for trading. Why is there a Binance Web3 wallet on Coin Market Cap. What are you doing there? Is there a Binance listing coming?
Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't.
Hey, do what you want with that information. Nothing has been announced. However, very interesting, huh?
I think it's just a DeFi wallet, bro. I think that's what it is. I would have to look more into it, but
Binance DeFi wallet? Come on now.
yeah. OKX has one. I mean, I think a listing's coming either way. I think a listing's coming, and I think a Coinbase listing is coming too. The problem is, guys, if you're in a cryptocurrency.
But why would Binance have a DeFi wallet without offering Caspa as...
Well, they all do, right? Kronos has one. It's a non-custodial wallet. OKX has one. Coinbase has one, right? Just because everything's on Coinbase doesn't mean it's on Caspa. Doesn't mean it's on their Web3 wallet. Vice versa. You know what I'm trying to say here, right? But
You trying to brush it on the rug?
I'm not trying to brush it. I'm just saying, like, I know it's coming. And I was gonna say the problem, guys, when you have a position in a project like Caspa that does not pay for listings, it takes really like you got to be loud, which you guys are. So congrats to you. I think that's what pushed Kraken over the finish line. But you need volume, which Caspa has. Caspa's got $265 million in volume. The ecosystem's growing, and so when they're not paying, there's no incentive to list it unless they know they can make a lot of money, which I think we're at a point where they know they can make a lot of money. And so it's coming. Listing's coming. But yeah, I don't know enough to sit here and tell you, hey, this doesn't mean that they're listing it, but
I'm not alluding to the fact that it means the listing is coming. I'm just saying that it's very interesting. I had never seen that
I haven't
wallet
seen
on
it
there either. And like Veteran Crypto said, hey, Coinbase wallet has obviously there's thousands of tokens and projects that are listed on Coinbase wallet that aren't on Coinbase. So it doesn't mean that it's coming for sure. However, I do think that it's interesting that we've been waiting for this listing, and now it pops up there. And so could it be a little thread you can pull on? Yeah, I think so.
don't pull too much, because then you might start sowing and creating I don't know what I'm saying.
Can I get the booze? Where's the booze sound effect? We still have that one? There we go.
Are you done with the markets? No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done?
No, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine. You're done. Solana is not done. Solana is just... Nansen CEO says Solana is now the #1 most used chain on Nansen. First time in 4+ years that it's not Ethereum. We did a Solana video that'll coming out later today. Man, oh man. Solana is only a 3x away from supplanting Ethereum.
Yeah.
How often have we heard, it's going to flip Ethereum, this is going to flip Ethereum, that's going to flip Ethereum, and we're all like, dude, it's a 15x away, it's a 10, 20x away. Solana's a 3x away from flipping ETH. And at the rate it's going, and at the rate Ethereum's going, it'll happen by next year. Of course, that's assuming ETH stays stagnant, or Solana outpaces Ethereum by a large amount, which again, it's doing currently. But what will it look like as more money flows into ETH via the ETF, as the RWA narrative heats up, as I'm sure some other things happening on Ethereum? But I mean, will it flip Ethereum?
What is the sound effects going on?
Because I'm. Well, I know we don't have them on the soundboard.
Yes.
There's a reason for that.
It'll
right?
flip Ethereum. It's just a question of when.
You think it will flip Ethereum?
Yeah. I mean, you agree, right? It's coming, right?
Like, what's your argument against it? Is there one?
That I could say that RWAs, institutions, BlackRock. I mean, there are plenty. I still don't. I don't think it's. Oh, check it in, pencil it in, like it's coming, like 100%. Like I've obviously, there's a lot of ground to make up. There was a ton of development on Ethereum last bull market. There's still a lot of developers there. There's still a lot of TVL there. There's still the king of DeFi, and it's the place to be for smart contracts, right? And so I don't think it's not going anywhere. Not by any stretch of imagination. However, there is just so much buzz going on in Solana. Could we see the price accumulate and get to that magical $1,000 Solana? I think that there's a good chance on it. I lean more than 50% on the chance that Solana flips Ethereum, but I'm not probably no more than 60%. I just slightly give the edge to Solana for taking the bull market.
I want to do a poll. Will Solana flip ETH this market cycle? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. I don't know yet. I'll give you my answer at the end of the show. Speaking of Solana, last week's top coins are in. Fred, which had a pullback. I actually added a little bit to my bag. I don't think it'll get to peanut levels, right? The multi-billions. I think peanut can get to 10. I don't think Fred can get there, but I think Fred's the brother. You can't forget about the brother. So Fred, I think it's in like 150 now. Of course, very, very, very high risk, but also very, very, very high reward. Doge, Barsic, and Bert. I own 3 of these meme coins here on Solana, so my portfolio is sitting pretty good, looking juicy. I want to share this video here. This is from Charles Hoskinson. Let's take a listen here. What do you have to say?
Had a wonderful phone call with Brad from the Ripple community. And he's a good CEO. He's a good guy, too. I've known him for years, and it feels good to be back on the same team. It feels good to be talking to each other. There's a lot going on right now, but he wants to get done. I also reached out to Lehman Baird from Hedera. It's time we come together, speak with one voice, and we get policy where it needs to be so crypto can get to the next level. There are trillions of dollars of real world assets and trillions of dollars of potential business that could come into crypto. We just have to get over the regulatory hurdle that we're currently in as an industry. And the good news is everybody's unified on this. The House, the Senate, and the presidency are all unified in wanting to get crypto policy passed that cleans up this mess. And the focus is going to result in the next 9 months, we got to get a law passed. And we got to figure out how to make that happen.
Is this like the crypto policy Avengers of crypto?
The Avengers?
Cardano, Hedera, XRP. What are your thoughts here?
I feel like XRP's Batman. Don't ask me to expand on it. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Hedera then?
Hold on. The Avengers, no, Batman's not in the Avengers.
Batman's DC, bro.
Damn it.
What's wrong with you? You got Iron Man.
Need to be cross-chain compatibility here, man. Let's get Marvel.
You got Iron
DC.
Man. You got Thor. You got Captain America. Anyways.
What about Superman? I know. I'm joking.
No, you're not joking. Anyways, what does this mean for HBAR, XRP, and ADA if their founders are actively working on crypto policy here in the United States?
I like more. Obviously, it's bullish. If you're a fan of any of those projects, it bodes very well for the outlook of 2025, especially with progressive legislation coming. But what I want to speak on is the fact that it's not just a theory that we're going to get progressive legislation, right? It's not even just a thought like, hey, hopefully they pass. It seems like from what Charles is saying that, you know what? We are building the infrastructure. We are bringing the legislation, and we're incentivizing crypto to come back to the U.S. or at least be built here, operate here. And so ultimately, the largest financial market in the world is the United States. Also, spearheading that is the United States government and all of their trillions of dollars of money, which we know they're going to get behind them. And then even behind that, you got the New York Stock Exchange. Behind that, you got the CME. Then behind that, you got all of the retail that has exchanges on their phones. And so the amount of money that's about to flow into the crypto markets from the U.S. markets is going to be ungodly. And so as long as there's no hiccups on the U.S. getting into crypto in the way that I imagine they are, the way that Charles Hoskinson is out here preaching that they are, put your seatbelts on. It's about to get interesting.
Or if you're a lady, put your red dress on tonight. Anyways. Yeah, I know that was bad. Anyway, it's okay. I can laugh at myself, you know? I did an XRP video where I admitted I was wrong. Rocco came in with the biggest smile on his face today. That was great. I did that for you, Rocco. You happy? Don't say I never did anything for you, okay?
You can do better.
You can.
I understand it's a big jump for you, so it's okay. Little by little.
Oh, I like that XRP sweatshirt.
A lot of XRP, yes.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, and the hat too. Okay. You have an XRP tattoo somewhere we don't know about?
Let me show you.
No, we're good. I want to share this. This is interesting from Ali Charts, guys. I show this man's posts quite regularly. Go give him a follow at Ali_charts. Really, really good stuff here. So in 2020, pay attention here, Rob. In 2020, after Bitcoin broke its previous all-time highs of, let's call it $20,000, it surged 26%, consolidated for a week, then jumped to 40K. Fast forward to today, Bitcoin has risen 28% after surpassing its previous all-time high and has been consolidating for the past 6 days. History might be repeating itself, and if it does, the target he's got here is 200K.
I mean, we've talked about 200K is kind of a no-brainer, right? Or what did he give a time frame on the 200K?
So he kind of references back in 2020, right? It consolidated for a week, then it jumped to 40. We've been consolidating for 6 days. Are we about to enter into a parabolic run?
I mean,
maybe it's not 200.
I mean, that's where I'm at. That's why in the beginning of this video, I'm like, hey, I'm calling it now, and nothing's guaranteed, but I feel very confident, very confident, and I put my name behind it. Going to 100K, and I think it happens this week. I really do, and I'm not saying it for the likes or speaking of likes, we only got 100 likes. If you like anything here that we've said, hit the like button. 100 likes, 350 live viewers, so that's like 29% like ratio.
That's great math, man. What? Amazing math.
We do got some, but anyways, the 100K is coming this week. But I did want to give a little love to the chat. If you are new here, say hello. We'd love to give you a little recognition. We got Petro 22. OXFFTCC, Scott R, No S, Frankie O, Elliot Trades, Veteran Crypto, Giannis K, we got Psychonemia, Dot Woke, and Tree Brother. To all of you, hola! Welcome to Sin City.
Tree Brother.
Right. We also got XRP Armor, the
Tree
Toast, T-Lock. New people, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all joining.
Appreciate you. Also appreciate our sponsors. And today's show is brought to you by Cam's Blue Wire Technology. If you run a business, you want to maximize your networking, IT, and cybersecurity, take it from us. We've used these guys, I don't know, like 200, 300 hours of nonstop help with everything I just mentioned, our networking. And to be honest, the show today wouldn't be as good as it was without Cam. So big shout out to them. If you want to learn more, visit bluewiretech.com. I put out this post. My wife finally decided to ask how our portfolio is doing. I told her, baby girl, no more Walgreens for birthday presents. I know you guys give me a lot of shit, but there's reason for it.
It's God.
Yeah. Someone said, I think Broke Yoshi said CVS. I said, nope, no more CVS either. Also, but we're not at the Target level yet, right? So Walgreens, I can do Walmart, but Target, I need another like 50x in my portfolio to do the Target. Target's expensive. Anyways, I put out this poll. If voting in the USA is reformed and blockchain is leveraged, which L1 should be chosen? And so I did Solana, ETH, Cardano, and Avalanche. So this is the four big layer ones. And with 700 votes, Cardano leads the way. But I got a lot of ICP comments in here. Got some Caspa comments in here. Hedera comments in here. Do you want to weigh in on this poll real quick, Rob, before I move on?
No, I agree with the
community.
The community, yes.
Cardano
seems the most well suited, especially since Charles has an in with the government as far as RFK.
Hedera to me makes a lot of sense too, man. Hedera to me makes a lot of sense. That's just my take.
Yeah.
So. Also, we have some news. Spoke with the Legacy team. So if you guys have been watching our show, you know Legacy is one of our sponsors, but their Legacy Academy app is an amazing product that I use. My kids actually use. Something is cooking, and looks like that's a coin logo. So we'll have more information to give you, but they're doing a lot of great things. So we're excited to see what Legacy does. Do want to move on to XRP. XRP price prediction after $1 hit and 3 penny cryptos that could explode. We're not going to talk about the 3 penny cryptos, but with XRP, I want to share a video here from Brad Garlinghouse on Fox Business last week. And just listen to this exchange here.
I got to ask you, the price of XRP earlier this week spasmed. It jumped about 10% after you liked a tweet earlier that suggested you may have met with President-elect Donald Trump. Any truth to those rumors?
I mean, I think like many of your guests today, I'm not going to comment on too many specifics here. Suffice it to say.
Okay, that's a yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But
That's a yes, right? That's a yes.
Yeah.
Did you meet with Donald Trump? I can't comment on any specifics. That's a yes. Because if it was a no, it would have been like, yeah, we didn't meet with him. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? So you have Hoskinson and Garlinghouse that are actively meeting with the president-elect of the United States of America.
I'm just curious why we haven't had an announcement or press release, a strategy, a blueprint, one of those press conferences or recorded videos that we've seen from Mar-a-Lago from Trump already. I'm not saying it's not coming. I'm very curious.
It's not top of his list, man. He's doing all his nominations now for his cabinet positions. He hasn't even picked the Secretary of Treasury yet.
Bro, if they put Brian Brooks as the SEC chair.
You know, Brian Brooks has ties to Hedera, right?
Yeah. And I mean, the man, he testified in front of Congress multiple times, on at least 2 occasions. The CEO of Bitfury.
He used to work for the government, too. I think it was the OCC.
Yeah, he was a comptroller in the past. Twice, he's been twice nominated for different positions by Donald Trump. So obviously it's somebody that Donald Trump knows. The man is the CEO of Bitfury and works for Hedera. If he gets put into the SEC position, it is about the most bullish candidate you can have in there, other than probably Satoshi himself, or Saylor. I mean, outside of one of the people that have just devoted their entire, every breath that they have to, and even arguably, you can say that Brian Brooks has devoted his life to crypto as well.
Yeah,
so,
I want to stick on XRP though. I don't want to move off of XRP yet.
Okay.
So XRP is currently sitting at where is it at? $9, up 83% on the week. It got all the way up to $1.17. Okay, $1.17. What's your or $1.20 actually? Excuse me, $1.20. What's your outlook on XRP with the information that we have now, with everything that they're doing, and potentially having some sort of say in policy here in the United States with direct links to potentially the president of the United States?
I think that the Trojan horse here is the RLUSD.
The stablecoin?
Yes. And the fact that Ripple as a company is pretty much now subverted any other SEC attacks, right? I mean, we can agree the SEC is not going to go after Ripple again, right?
No.
Yeah. So at this point, you have a scenario where they kind of got the green light to operate how they choose, right? And so as long as they don't issue out another token, which we know that Ripple's probably not going to issue anything other than anything new,
Rob,
other than a stablecoin.
Do you think a Ripple IPO in the U.S. is now back on the table? Garlinghouse has said, he said, we don't have any plans in the U.S. because of the regulatory concerns, right?
I think so. I think a larger a larger context comes from the fact that the stablecoin industry is going to grow by a factor of probably 20 or 30. And the fact that, I mean, Tether's number 3 in the market cap list. And we know that stablecoins power crypto. And because stablecoins power crypto, if Ripple takes that market share with their stablecoin, if they're the ones that are allowed to operate, we know that the U.S. government is not in favor of Tether. I don't think that they're going to try to block Tether because they have so much investment in treasury bills and these 90-day T-bills. And so there's a lot of money coming in from Tether. But we know that the U.S. would prefer Ripple or a U.S.-based company over an offshore-based company, right? And so I think that they'll make regulation favorable for Ripple, and perhaps that's what they're meeting about.
I think it's interesting. Poman said, I think we see RLUSD on Cardano. That makes sense to me, right? You had the rekindled flame of Brad and Charles. They're going to work together. Are they going to bring the Ripple stablecoin to Cardano? Are they going to bring it on other networks? I believe yes. But at the end of the day, if you have an inside track and you have the president of the United States ear, you're going to get some favorable things your way, right? Which is going to pump the price up, XRP up. Real quick, before I move on from XRP, where do you think XRP gets to in 2025? You think $5 is?
I think $6 or $7. I think it's probably
$7.
Probably where I'm estimating.
I'm in the $4 to $6 range.
Yeah.
You got to remember, 2027, the monthly unlocks stop, right? The 1 billion tokens. We're a little over a year away from that. Actually, 2 years away from that. So, XRP, though, man, I know a lot of people who are in the XRP army. I know they've held their coins for a very long time. And I'm happy to see you guys are finally being rewarded. Even if you bought the absolute top at $3, you're going to make money on XRP. So, shout out to you. I want to just highlight a comment here. Wook said, Near or Injective, who will perform better? I think they're both really good projects, but if I were to pick one, I would go Near Protocol.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with Injective, but Injective is a great DeFi play. It's on Cosmos. Tokenomics are good. I think Injective ranked pretty high on my ranking board. But Near Protocol, man, I know the price has kind of been a little stagnant compared to the rest of the markets. Near Protocol is going to be a big winner.
Yeah,
you agree?
I agree. I think it'll outperform Injective. I just don't know how bullish is it going to be this bull market because it's delayed, right? And so I don't know. Will it outperform Solana? Maybe. Will it outperform Cardano? Maybe. So I don't know. I look at it against other assets, and I'm not quite. I haven't been sold on it yet, just yet. So.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Bitcoin back up to over 90K.
There it is.
We're seeing $1,000 swings one way or the other.
Next stop, 100. Here it comes.
I'm curious. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart real quick before we sign off here. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart. Let's check our Bollinger Bands on the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour. So the bands, daily, expanded, band. Oh, look at this on the 4 hour, dude. Bitcoin's about to move. Bitcoin is about to move. Look at this, Rob. The last time these bands were this tight, Bitcoin went from 75.9 up to 80, up to 90K. Had a 20% move. And look where we are now.
Hey, look who's in the chat. Eddie.
Oh, Eddie, meat and spaghetti. I still remember how his Spirit flight got canceled last minute, remember?
Yeah.
Eddie, we love you, man. We miss you.
He was asking me yesterday what he should buy.
The bull market is here. Eddie Santiago is wondering what he should buy. But okay, Rob. So you think this thing's going to break to the upside, right?
Yeah, I think that big move. Option trading, I don't think you guys understand how much money is going to pour into Bitcoin through the options trading, and so it's gonna be something we talk about regularly. We're gonna say, look how many open interest and things of that nature.
By the way, if this move with these bands mimics the last move, we're looking at $107,000 Bitcoin. So buckle up. It's going to get sexy, baby. Also, go follow us on Twitter at Sin City Crypto or on X at Sin City Crypto 1.
Don't ever say that and look at me at the same time.
It looks weird.
It's gonna get sexy, baby. Lick my lips and
It's going to get real sexy.
out of here, bro.
Oh, man. Guys, if you're not subscribed.
Can I do the show from the chair here?
Hold on. If you're not subscribed to the channel,
do the
make
rest
sure
of
you're subscribed. Guys, we have a total of 3 videos coming your way today. We are ramping up our content here during the bull market. It's going to get real sexy, Rocco. Anyways, so make sure you subscribe. You have your notification bell on. We got a Solana XLM. What's the other one I recorded? I recorded so many today, I forgot. Solana, XLM, and
HBAR.
HBAR. Thank you, Rocco. Hedera, Solana, and XLM. Those 3 videos are coming out later today. We're going to stagger them just a little bit. All the alpha you need. What are we pumping? Also get my up-to-date Solana price prediction, so that should be interesting. But guys, we're in the meat and potatoes of the bull market here. Okay, this is the time to pay attention. This is the time to understand your risk. This is also the time to make sure you're paying attention. Watch our channel. We will guide you along the way. We'll make shitloads of money together, and you'll change your life. Big thank you again to Blue Wire Tech. With that being said, Rocco, go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate all of you. On behalf of myself, the Couch Guy, and Rocco, thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. Until then,
Sin City Crypto. Everybody know we here for entertainment and info. Gonna show you how to get that big dough. So every day stay tapped in for big facts, no capping. With Bitcoin, if you're in, then you win. We divide the pie with no fraction. It's Big Rob, David. I spit the game, but they gave it. Name the coin that's your favorite. I got dry powder, why save it? To the OGs, new beginners. Special shout out to the well members. Buy a dip, sell winners. Ain't really nothing you can tell sinners. Tune in for the latest new flavors. They gonna teach us mean coins. They polarizing like barbecue chicken pizzas. I laugh with a major grin. Laggers, we trade them in. Baddies, they came to sin. And sinners gon' play to win. Screaming hola till my bags are flowing over. Hold ya to the moon and to the solar. Won't I? Don't be letting FOMO control ya. It's over when the finger tornado close ya.